Welcome to the East End of London. Not very Vegas, but very real. In your face, up front, lively. There's a game going down here tonight, a very special game of poker. It's private, very private in fact. No room for muppets. It's the big boys only for cash. Lots of spondoolies. I'm talking readies. 50 grand in crisp 50s, and a winner gets it all. Here's who's in tonight. Ryan Kojak Campbell. This geezer's from the Windies, don't give much away and plays his cards close to his bird's nest. He works for a security firm now, but he used to be old Bill, so if someone tries to steal his blinds tonight, they better think again, because they might get their collar felt. Michael the Rock Stefanik. This fella from Florida ain't exactly new to the game. He was trained up by his old man when he was crawling around in his nappies, and word on the street is he's been taught well. He stays calm, shows no emotion, and is as tight as a duck's proverbial. So it ain't no surprise that he's known as the Rock. Ian Fraser. This entrepreneur from Surrey has a lot of fingers in a lot of fat pies. He's 47 and he's won enough dough in the last 6 months to make a grown man cry. He ain't flash with his cash though. He's only got the one red Ferrari and his game boasts more gears than his Italian motor parked up outside. Dave Devilfish Elliott. Dave just got off the plane from Vegas where he's pulled the Yanks trousers down to the tune of 300k at the World Series. Bad news for Dave. Everyone wants to gut the fish because of his big-time reputation, but he's fearless and he's beaten the world's best. So that makes him favourite to blag all the bread from the poker den tonight. Bob the Butcher Clark. This ice cream's a real face about town. According to this fella, sleeping's for mugs because he plays big cash games 24/7 and he ain't done bad from it. He's got the Bentley and the blonde salt on his arm to prove it. But be warned, if he gets the nuts, he'll hang you out with all the other skin chickens. Tony Chow Girasoli. With a surname like that, you'd expect a horse's head in your bed if you give him bother at the table. But this bloke's from north of the border. You won't catch him wearing any skirts, mind, because the pockets ain't big enough to carry the bundles he likes to turn up the cash games with. This is the real deal. Poker how it's meant to be played. Sit back and enjoy the moves, the calls, the raises and the bluffs, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is the PartyPoker.com Poker Den. Okay, let's get on with it.
Welcome to the Poker Den. My name is Mad Marty Wilson. I'm in charge tonight. The game is No Limit Texas Hold'em. The blinds are 100, 200 pound. You all start with 8.5 grand. Winner takes the lot. Losers, you make your own excuses. Dealer, deal the cards.
Good evening, I'm Grub Smith. I'm joined by poker professional Anthony the Bookie Hardy, and we'll be bringing you all the action live and unpredictable from tonight's game. First up, position is vital in poker, so let's see who's sitting where. In seat 1, it's Tony Girasoli, the biggest cash player from north of the border. In seat 2, Bob Clark. This club owner and professional gambler was playing until 8 AM this morning, but he won't be caught napping. Next to him, seat 3 is a poker legend, Dave the Devilfish Elliott, big name, big player. In seat 4, it's the amateur from Surrey, keen to prove that he can thrive in this company, Ian Fraser. Then we've got Ryan Campbell. This man mountain from the Turks and Caicos Islands plays as tough as he looks. And finally, in seat 6, it's Michael Stefanik, an internet qualifier from Florida who spent just $11 to get his seat. So Anthony Hardy, you yourself won 50 grand 7 days ago in this very room. Who do you fancy to wear the crown tonight?
Good evening, Grub. Tonight we've got 3 pros in, 3 internet players. My idea of the winner this evening is either Bob Clark or Dave the Devilfish.
Well, we'll see how that pans out. The cards are about to go in the air. The players, well, they're sizing each other up. They've done their friendly hellos. The dealer buttons on Michael Stefanik. So the action will be on the Devilfish.
Make sure you count his money every time he puts it.
Well, he started talking already, Anthony. I expect we're going to hear a lot of that.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of verbals tonight from Dave the Devilfish.
Okay, we'll go. Let's kick it up a little bit.
No surprise to see him raising, even with a Jack-10.
No. I was laying even money before this that he wins the first hand, Dave the Devilfish.
Well, big reputations can scare players.
Excuse me, he stole my rubber band.
I don't know how big he is in Florida,
500 score.
but Michael Stefanik from that great state has got an A7. And one look at the fish makes him want to consign that to the briny.
400.
I laid 5 to 1, you wouldn't win the first hand.
Oh, someone's got your money there, Anthony.
It's about time I want to pot in this game. That's good. Okay, deal me out. Thanks a lot, boys. See you later.
Dave, do this one. Do this one. It makes me feel a little bit better. I want to be closer to your money.
The Devilfish counting the 50s he's just won. He's in the big blind, so some of them have to go back in.
Chip leader.
Anthony, if you don't win the first one, you can't win them all.
Oh, yeah.
You can't, but with Devilfish, he always tries to win that first hand.
Doesn't it?
Yep, table presence is a big part of his game. He wants to be the one they fear.
Don't want to mat, is that what?
The action is going to be on Ian Fraser. Very much the new boy in poker terms. He's only been playing a matter of months.
200 score.
Right, call.
Call.
Riney Campbell, from the Turks and Caicos. He likes it.
Pass.
The American and the Scotsman, Tony, they're out of it.
Call.
And Bob
Anyway?
Clark has called from the small blind. But the fish says that's not good enough.
1000 call.
Stars, you meant to carry on, Dave.
Can't blame him for bumping that up. Nines, you want to get the money early, don't you?
Yeah,
Don't
he's
go
going to
broke
bump this
first.
up.
Call in.
It's going to be very difficult for Bob to call here.
Pass.
Bob had the 10-8. Of course, those nines would have helped him make a straight. But it didn't happen. Riney Campbell still laughing. He told me he'd never heard of the Devilfish. Reputations didn't matter to him.
Queen of diamonds, queen of hearts, and king of spades.
Well, it's a pretty flop, but the Devilfish won't like those queens and kings.
2000. Pass.
He found out where he was in a hurry.
Was it the first hand or the first 5 hands?
Low limit, a full sense of security. We can have, mate.
2 out of 2 for the man from Hull. And he's up over £10,000. This is one train the other ones don't want to let run away down the track. We are going to see plenty of action. 6 players, £50,000 on the table. I can promise you one thing, there's plenty of action still to come. So join us again in the Poker Den after this short break. We're back in the Poker Den, where we've seen a slight reversal of fortune for Dave Elliott. So he now knows that this is no picnic in the park. And the man taking the cash off him with some ballsy bets is Riney Campbell. Let's have a look at our leaderboard. Anthony, what do you make of that?
Well, Riney's played the last 2 hands superbly. I spoke to him before he actually went on here, and he said he's going to be really aggressive tonight. Some people freeze under